I'm Nick Hammond from Hammy Eats, delivered by Mr. D, and I'm in the iconic 4th Avenue in Parkhurst, Johannesburg, to meet the new kid on the block, SLAPS Sandos. People won't stop talking about this place, so I'm going to go and find out if the place that up until now I've only eaten on my couch through Mr. D is as good as everybody says it is. Go check it out. Hey, dude.
Hey, Nick. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good to see you.
Good. Nice to see you.
God, it's been a minute, and it's crazy what's going on here.
I know.
I want to have a SLAPS Sando.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it would actually probably be worth explaining how we met each other. So do we talk about Graham? Do we talk about the Potjie competition? What's your introduction to me?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of it. I mean, Graham...
So Graham is your...
Yeah, he's my mom's brother. We got chatting and I was obviously talking about SLAPS and he was like, you need to meet Nick. Like, it would be so cool if you guys could do something together. And then I work for a charity called Nicorella.
Yes.
And we do a Potjie course competition once a year. And I said, okay, I'm just going to reach out and see.
And then I got to judge this Potjie competition together with some really cool people, one of whom is the lady who helped make this a reality for you.
Yeah, my business partner, Marina. I've always just seen Marina as like this amazing entrepreneur, workhorse, like people just love her. She owns an old Ducky in Fourways, and like every time I'd walk into that shop, there was like just this presence. So when we were coming up with SLAPS, I was like, there's only one person I want to do this with.
Yeah, and I guess, I mean, you know, you're a young chef. So what's your background with food?
Always loved food. Grew up in a Lebanese home, so it was always around. Even in high school, I was like, I want to be a chef. So I went to Cape Town, studied at Silwood, did the whole fine dining thing, worked in some really awesome top restaurants. And I was like, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I want to go back to Joburg. I've always just loved food between a bun.
Yeah.
So that's where the concept came from, like just wanting to put really good flavors in a beautiful bun.
And you're kind of tucked in the middle of 4th Avenue in Parkhurst. Obviously, there's a lot of foot traffic around here. I keep hearing great things. I've obviously ordered here a bunch. It feels like something has just clicked in the right way with people here.
I know this area so well. And when I came to Marina with this site, I was like, I think it would be perfect here. She came and viewed it and she was like, there's not a chance. It's like, we're definitely not coming here. I said, please just trust me. Let's just give this a go. If you believe in the concept, I'm telling you it will work here. And I also just feel like this street in particular are like the people are so open to trying new things and testing out new brands and supporting the community. So I thought it would be a great place to start, but I really didn't expect what happened. Like I didn't expect it to do so well.
I wanted to know what your perspective or what your experience has been like. So obviously we work with Mr. D, they sponsor our show, thank God. And so we often ask people questions about like, you know, I guess also being in a smaller space like this, it probably offers you an opportunity to get out to more people more frequently, and being a new business, I guess that helps.
Oh my word. The delivery aspect, I didn't understand how big it would be. And Marina always said to me, she was like, we're going to need a cashier and someone who's packing. And I was like, surely it will be fine. Like one waiter will be fine. She was like, no. When the deliveries come through and you've got the phone ringing, Mr. D ringing, like it's insane. It has been like a massive, massive part of our business. I don't know what we would do without Mr. D. And
what's going into the preparation side of everything?
A lot. The menu itself was like, I had already had it in my mind before I went to Marina, but the convincing point for her was, okay, I'll be keen to do this, but we have to get the bun right. And that took me about 6 months. So I would like try a million recipes and adapt them and change them to be like perfect. And then literally just one day it came out the way it came out. And we were all just like, oh my gosh, this is going to work.
And you'd mentioned your bestseller, which I think is what we're going to try to do today. So let's talk through that.
So our bestseller is the Big Slap. That's our smash burger. So yeah, this smash burger was like inspired by my favorite burger, which is a Big Mac.
Got you. Yeah, dude, for sure.
So I was like testing around and like, let's try get something close, but obviously adapted to be a smash burger, which is something that's super popular at the moment, and see if it actually works.
The trend of eating food encased in bread will never go anywhere. What's the hope, and what do you've got a massive career in front of you. What do you want to happen with it?
At the moment, obviously, we are seeing how like amazing this could become. I think having something so small like this, there's so much value in it because the quality is always the same. Having the chef there or the management staff who are constantly on top of things. So I don't think we would want to expand it to be this massive franchise. But yeah, I think small growth within our team. So we are opening in Pretoria very soon. So that's a very exciting next step.
Good for you, man. I want to eat some burgers. Let's have a SLAPS Sando. I'm Nick Hammond, and it honestly can't get much better than this. It's starting to get cold, but the beauty of living in Johannesburg is that not during the day. And so here I am at SLAPS Sandos. This place is the talk of the town right now, but I'm sitting also right next to the window, next to two of their Lux Awards. This year in 2026, they took home Grab and Go Restaurant of the Year, as well as Best Concept Restaurant in Johannesburg. So clearly they're doing something right. First, we got these skinny fries over here, and I just love that box. Isn't that the prettiest thing in the world? Get the sauce open. Gonna dip a couple spiced fries in there. I love a good skinny fry. Who doesn't, man? And if you heard who she's inspired by, you can tell it in these fries. It's wonderful. Can't pretend like it's not there. This is probably the 5th time I've had SLAPS Sandos in the basically just year that they've been open. We're gonna put that to one side for now, and we're gonna go open up this present like Christmas morning. This is the big slap. This is their piece de resistance smash burger. Look at that patty just barely fitting inside this roll that they make themselves. This is a milk bun, and it's been handmade here. Then inside you got a double beef patty. You got SLAPS sauce that they make in-house themselves too. And then I'm going to show you under the hood really quick. Nothing more than there needs to be. Onions, pickles, slice of cheese, ready to go inside. I've had a few of these, so I'm not going to be surprised by what I taste, but there's nothing better than a smash burger. Beautiful afternoon in South Africa from SLAPS Sandos. The bun's almost like sweet, together with the saltiness of the patty. Onions cutting through so wonderfully. The pickles, oh man, the pickles. The cheese is good too. I won't lie to you. So the war continues. I said we were going to stop it, but I'm picking it up today. Into the comment section you go. I think SLAPS Sandos deserves to be counted among the great smash burgers in South Africa. What do you think? That's it for another episode of Hammy Eats, delivered by Mr. D. Here we are on 4th Avenue in Parkhurst, SLAPS Sandos. It doesn't get much better than this. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.